YouTube world, back at it once again. Instant Classic 8. Here to do quick hits for Monday Night Raw. I don't know the date, so it doesn't matter because the date's in the title, hopefully. I can't come up with some good hits tonight because Raw was no good, at least in my opinion. I know some of you may have thought it was a good show. While I did think there were some good parts to Raw, and there was a good segment in Raw, overall, it just did nothing for me. This was actually the Raw that I was hoping they'd cancel, just because there's too much time between now or then or whenever it was that I came up with it and WrestleMania. And this show just, it didn't do much for WrestleMania. Just going over quick things, they kind of furthered the whole CM Punk and Chris Jericho storyline. Jericho kind of apologizing to Punk about, talking bad about his father. Then he brings up his sister. Punk just goes on a tirade, cursing at Jericho. They made this they've tried to make this thing personal. I don't think it really worked. I mean, best in the world versus the best in the world. Put them in a match. Let's just see what happens. Just keep it at that. I think Santino lost to David Otunga, who, by the way, I used to be really, really against David Otunga. I've kind of calmed down with it. I'm not a fan, but I've kind of calmed down on that. Zack Ryder lost to Daniel Bryan. That whole Daniel Bryan Sheamus feud, it doesn't do much for me. I love Daniel Bryan. That feud doesn't do much for me, but I know the match will be really good, so I look forward to it. They're doing at least it was announced on SmackDown. I'm going to start doing SmackDown quick hits as well, because I think SmackDown is a really good show, much better than Raw. They announced Randy Orton versus Kane at WrestleMania. I don't know about this one, peeps. I really don't know. I'll give my thoughts on that in my preview video, but yeah, that's the direction they're gonna go. Cena versus Mark Henry. Obviously, Cena had that whole car accident thing. They kind of blew it up. Anyway, Cena versus Mark Henry. He gives Mark Henry a FU, pins him. Rock comes out, does the F5. Listen to me, the rock bottom to Mark Henry. I guess just showing him up. We didn't get the Nation of Domination reunion that we all hoped for, but it is what it is. Decent tag match with Truth and Kofi versus Swagger and Dolph Ziggler, who's going to be on Team Johnny. The whole Team Johnny, Team Teddy thing is just not much for me. Neither is the Big Show, Cody Rhodes thing. But we have a few good matches. Obviously, Rock and Cena, Jericho and Punk. But the biggest, well, I won't say the biggest. That's Rock and Cena. But one of the one I'm looking forward to the most is Triple H versus Undertaker. The ending segment, they had Triple H, Undertaker, and Shawn Michaels out there. Basically, Undertaker just saying, are you willing to die for this match? Triple H saying that he is. I think he said he will. So I don't know if we're gonna see the death of Triple H. I hope not. It would kind of suck, kind of ruin the mood of WrestleMania. Undertaker just reiterating that he said that he felt that Shawn Michaels was better than Triple H, and yes, he still figures that Shawn Michaels is better than Hunter. And Shawn kind of has a smirk like, yeah, I told you that I was better. It was a good promo. I don't think it added much to the match. We'll see if they do something next week. Obviously, they're doing the whole blow off with the Rock and I'll say blow off, but the big confrontation between Rock and Cena next week. Also, they're doing a countdown special before Raw. I'm really looking forward to that. But overall, Raw just didn't really do much for me. Didn't do much for WrestleMania. If you enjoyed it, let me know. I am looking forward to WrestleMania. My preview video should be coming probably next week, honestly. But I am looking forward to it. Let me know what you think. Until then, Instant Classic 8. Peace.